Done! Kericho is known for its vast tea plantations. However, this weekend we were here for the Kenya National Road Cycling Championships, which were actually being held for the first time. Done! There was no way I was missing out on the first Kenya National Cycling Championships, especially because they were being held in my home county, Kericho County.
Good luck, girls. Good luck. Smile on the road.
So my name is Jackie Langata. I'm the Chief Officer in charge of Trade and Tourism here in Kericho. And I was a host for this, the inaugural Kericho Classic race that was, labeled as a national championship. And we are proud that we were chosen as the county to host this inaugural event. So we actually had the initiative, and we approached the Kenya Cycling Federation, and they were gracious enough to accept our proposal because we wanted to host this event. We didn't know which kind of an event, but we just wanted to host an activity that is organized by them because they are the technical experts. And within our engagements, they managed to give us that proposal that they're going to propose this route because when they came for the first time, they looked around and they told us we had very, very good technical route, which of course made sense to them. But for us, we just wanted to showcase our beautiful tea scenery. And when they brought this feedback that we had been placed as a route map for the national championship, that was a very, very good feedback for us because this gives us an opportunity to brand Kericho both locally and internationally. And we were able to take up this very seriously, and we put up our security team together with the county enforcement to ensure that having visitors coming to Kericho, because most of these cyclists were coming were coming away from Kericho. Most of them are from Nanyuki, Nairobi. We knew they were not familiar with our terrain and our environment. We had to make sure that the route map were well labeled. We had enough marshals, we had enough security team, and we ended up actually gazetting the route, especially on the highway, for it to be closed for between 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. to ensure that the cyclists were safe, that we did not have interruption with the vehicles, because we had not had this event in Kericho, so people would not even understand why people are on the road. They're supposed to be on the road. So that is why we had to block the road, the highway, a super highway, to ensure that our cyclists were safe, because safety comes first. When these people are safe, we will have another session to host another special event. So that really was a very important part for us.
Okay. The thing about this race is inclusivity was not an option, and for me, I loved that. Though I think moving forward, I would love to see more people take up this championship very seriously. And I'm not sure if it's something that will be moving around the country or it will only be held in Kericho. That is yet to be disclosed. But for now, I think Kericho County was a good first host. I think within East Africa, in terms of the number of people who have picked up this sport, I think Kenya is competing quite favorably. However, I think we still have room to grow, despite the fact that we've seen a good number of scouts and teams set up locally. A lot of the cyclists you're seeing have actually been developed in there's different development teams actually. There's teams like Safari Simbas, where Chris Froome started from. There's also a team like Joy Riders, which sits in the heart of Kericho County. And they've developed so many young
We wish you all the best.
women.
God bless you.
And it's just a beautiful thing. We've also had Team Mani, who, if you check my page, I covered in January when I went to their company meeting. So cycling as a sport is being taken very seriously, and I would love to see the government follow suit and take it just as seriously.
First of all, what this means for Kericho County is that we have started to touch those people who maybe had a passion for cycling, maybe they didn't have any other option in sport, but they saw yesterday that cycling is actually an alternative income generating activity, an alternative platform to be chosen to represent the country internationally, other than the normal athletics that happens outside in places like Iten. This is also a high altitude place for such endurance sports activity, and this is a platform where we want to invite people, those who want to invest in creating camps to build athletes in cycling, that we have Kericho as an alternative place where they can come and place their camping and come and build people, so that we can even have clubs in Kericho from cyclists coming on board to also take part in this kind of activity. So Kericho County want to ride in that. We want to build on this. We got verbal feedback that we, being our first time to host this, we did well, and we hope that in the next circle we want to turn this into an annual event where we will also host another cycling together with the Kenya Cycling Federation to brand Kericho, because Kericho is actually, it is truly beautiful, and this beauty we can merge it together with other enduring activities.
My biggest learning from this whole thing, inclusivity is not an option, and I'd love to see more women and differently able people take up cycling as a competitive sport. Welcome to Kericho.